My Uncle Tony, a man who could sniff out a good cannoli from a mile away, was known for his love of all things delicious. Whether it was a freshly baked cannoli or a hearty plate of pasta, Uncle Tony lived for the joy of eating. His eyes would light up at the sight of a well-made dessert, and his laughter would fill the room as he shared stories over meals. But recently, he found himself staring down a different kind of diagnosis: high LDL cholesterol. This news hit him like a ton of bricks. The carefree days of indulging in his favorite foods seemed threatened by this new reality. Now, Uncle Tony wasn't one to shy away from a plate of pasta. In fact, pasta was his comfort food, a staple in his diet that brought him immense pleasure. He would often say, "A meal without pasta is like a day without sunshine." But his doctor seemed convinced that his cholesterol levels were a ticking time bomb. The stern warnings about the dangers of high LDL cholesterol were hard to ignore. Uncle Tony was told that his love for rich, flavorful foods could lead to clogged arteries and heart attacks if he didn't make some serious changes. Statins were prescribed, accompanied by dire warnings of clogged arteries and heart attacks. The sight of those medication bottles on his kitchen table was a constant reminder of the health risks he faced. It was a sobering moment for a man who had always lived life to the fullest. Like many, Uncle Tony was caught in the crosshairs of conventional medical wisdom, which paints LDL cholesterol as a villain. He found himself questioning everything he knew about his diet and health. The confusion and worry were evident on his face as he sat in the doctor's office, trying to make sense of it all. The medical community has long held the belief that LDL cholesterol is a major contributor to heart disease. Charts and diagrams in the doctor's office highlighted the dangers of high LDL levels, reinforcing the idea that it was something to be feared and controlled. But what if this long-held belief is nothing more than a cholesterol fairy tale? What if the story we've been told about LDL cholesterol is incomplete or even misleading? There are emerging perspectives in the medical field that challenge the traditional view of LDL as the bad cholesterol. What if LDL, often demonized as the bad cholesterol, isn't the enemy after all? Some experts argue that LDL cholesterol plays a more complex role in our bodies than we realize. It's not just about the numbers on a chart, but about understanding the bigger picture of how cholesterol functions in our health. As a physician who delves into the intricacies of human biology, I've come to see that the story of cholesterol is far more nuanced than we've been led to believe. It's not a simple matter of good versus bad, but a complex interplay of factors that influence our health. I'm here to tell you that the story of cholesterol is far more nuanced than we've been led to believe. It's time to look beyond the surface and explore the deeper truths about LDL cholesterol. We need to question the conventional wisdom and seek out a more balanced understanding. It's time to separate fact from fiction and uncover the truth about LDL cholesterol. By doing so, we can make more informed decisions about our health and well-being. Let's embark on this journey together and discover what really matters when it comes to cholesterol and heart health. your heart health and take steps to improve it. The notion that LDL cholesterol is inherently bad stems from observations that high LDL levels are often present in individuals with heart disease. However, correlation doesn't equal causation. It's like saying that because firefighters are present at fires, firefighters must be the ones starting them. While it's true that oxidized LDL, a damaged form of LDL, can contribute to plaque buildup in arteries, the presence of LDL alone doesn't necessarily lead to heart disease. In fact, LDL plays a crucial role in our survival. Imagine your cells as bustling cities, constantly engaged in construction repair and communication. Cholesterol delivered by LDL is a vital building block for cell membranes, ensuring their integrity and fluidity. Without enough LDL, our cells wouldn't function properly. Furthermore, LDL plays a critical role in hormone production. Cholesterol is a precursor to vital hormones like testosterone, estrogen, and cortisol. These hormones regulate everything from our mood and energy levels to our immune function and reproductive health. Section 5. The real culprit: metabolic health and heart disease. In this section, we delve into the intricate relationship between metabolic health and heart disease, uncovering the hidden factors that play a crucial role in cardiovascular health. If LDL isn't the primary culprit behind heart disease, then what is? This question has puzzled many for years, leading to a deeper investigation into the underlying causes of heart disease. The answer lies in our metabolic health. Metabolic health encompasses how our body processes and utilizes energy, which is fundamental to our overall well-being. Metabolic health refers to how effectively our body processes and utilizes energy. Factors like insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and high blood sugar levels are critical components that influence our heart health. These factors play a far more significant role in heart disease than LDL cholesterol alone. Understanding these elements can help us take proactive steps towards better heart health. When we consume a diet high in refined carbohydrates and sugars, it sets off a chain reaction in our body. Our bodies produce more insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. Insulin is essential for allowing our cells to absorb glucose and use it for energy. However, when we consistently consume high amounts of sugar, our bodies are forced to produce more and more insulin to keep blood sugar levels in check. Over time, our cells can become resistant to insulin, a condition known as insulin resistance. This means that our cells no longer respond effectively to insulin, leading to higher blood sugar levels. This insulin resistance leads to a cascade of metabolic dysfunction, affecting various bodily processes and contributing to the development of chronic diseases. This metabolic dysfunction, characterized by chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, damages LDL particles. When LDL particles are damaged, they become more likely to contribute to plaque buildup in the arteries. This plaque buildup narrows the arteries, restricting blood flow and increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. By understanding the role of metabolic health, we can better address the root causes of heart disease and work towards preventing it. Section 6. Statins, a band-aid solution with potential side effects. Statins, the go-to medication for lowering LDL cholesterol, work by inhibiting an enzyme in the liver that produces cholesterol. While statins can be effective in reducing LDL levels, they don't address the underlying issue of metabolic dysfunction. Moreover, statins come with a laundry list of potential side effects, including muscle pain, liver damage, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Section 7. Prioritizing metabolic health, the key to a healthy heart. Instead of solely focusing on lowering LDL cholesterol, we should prioritize improving metabolic health. Addressing the root cause of metabolic dysfunction, rather than simply masking its symptoms, is crucial for preventing and reversing heart disease. Section 8. Lifestyle changes for optimal metabolic health. The good news is that we have the power to improve our metabolic health through simple lifestyle changes. Embrace a whole food diet. Prioritize nutrient-dense whole foods like vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, and quality protein sources. Asterisk, reduce sugar intake. Minimize your consumption of added sugars, processed foods, and refined carbohydrates. Asterisk, get moving. Engage in regular physical activity such as brisk walking, strength training, or any activity you enjoy. Asterisk, prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to support hormone balance and metabolic health. Asterisk manage stress. Incorporate stress-reducing practices like meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature. Section 9. Conclusion: don't fear the fat. The bottom line is that LDL cholesterol isn't inherently bad. It's time to shift our focus from demonizing LDL to addressing the root cause of heart disease metabolic dysfunction. By embracing a holistic approach that prioritizes metabolic health, we can optimize our heart health and live longer, healthier lives. So the next time you hear someone fretting about their LDL cholesterol, remind them that there's more to the story. It's not about fearing the fat, but about embracing a lifestyle that supports optimal metabolic health. After all, life is too short to worry about a little cholesterol.